Welcome, Laura here, and today I've got a yoga workout for you. So a nice gentle workout that's gonna get your body moving and release some of that tension and give you a gentle workout. So we're gonna get started, feet together, shoulders back and down, palms facing forwards, and we're gonna breathe in, lifting those arms up, fingertips touching, breathing out, and again breathing in. Holding it here, abs pulled in, swan dive down, neck nice and loose, hands on shins, flat back, and then release, forward fold, and come up, hands touch, and coming down. One more time, breathing in, abs pulled in, diving down, hands on shins, flat back, forward fold, coming up. And then from here, grab one wrist, reaching up over to the side, looking into the eye of the elbow if that feels okay in your neck, otherwise you can look forwards. And then back to center, grab the other wrist, reach up, and then coming over, coming down. Step the feet apart. We're going to take your right hand behind your back, grab the wrist behind your back, and then let that neck, or let your ear drop down to your shoulder. And then if it feels okay in your neck, look up to the ceiling, and then roll down, come back to center. Same thing on the other side. So you're going to grab the wrist, and then let the ear come down to the shoulder. So you should feel a nice gentle stretch, don't overdo it. So with yoga, don't ever over push, over stretch, don't force these poses. Some might feel challenging, and that's when you can just breathe into them. Look up to the ceiling, just a slight adjustment, and then coming down. Okay, so I'm going to turn to face the side, back into our mountain pose, palms forwards, breathing in, gentle back bend if that feels okay, diving down, abs pulled in, let that neck go nice and free, forward fold, flat back, and then hands on the mat, take the feet back, hold into plank, then we're going to come down onto our knees, into tabletop, so make sure that belly button's pulled in, and we're going to do cat and cow. So we're going to lengthen that spine, pull the chest away from your hips, hips away from your chest, open up that chest, and then we're going to curl one vertebrae at a time, tucking that chin in, and again really lengthen that spine, tucking the chin in, and then release back to tabletop. You're going to take one leg back, take the opposite hand forward. Now, you may wish to stay here, that's okay. If you want a little bit more, you can try lifting one arm, lifting one leg. Otherwise, we're going to go with both. And we're going to hold, feel that core working, might even be shaking, that's okay. And then foot and hand down, and then replace that hand and knee. So back to tabletop, same thing on the other side. So take the other leg back, other hand forward, really pull that belly button in and lift. So your hands reaching one way, foot's reaching the other way. So really try and get some length, get some extension. And then down to the mat, and then coming back together. And then from here, we're going to take one leg back, get into position, other leg back, into plank. Slight adjustment, leaning forwards and coming down to the mat. Let the tops of your feet come onto the mat, shoulders back, and then a very small gentle cobra just to waken up your back, and then keep your knees on the floor, pushing up, taking that butt back, lifting that butt up high, keep the legs bent for now, push through the arms, push through the shoulders, get some space between that neck. Your ears should be framed by your arms, so you're not pushing through here. Ears are in line with your arms. And then when it feels okay, you can try straightening those legs. You can pedal one foot, So bend one knee, the other one straight, and the other, and again, and again. Bend both knees, look forwards, step forwards, come into a flat back, forward fold, bend your knees, fingertips touching the floor, abs pulled in, and we're going to come up into chair pose. So thumbs are back, abs are pulled in. This shouldn't hurt your lower back if it does come up or even come out of the pose completely. Make sure that belly button is pulled in. Go to a position that feels okay for you. If you're used to doing yoga and you're feeling good, you can try and go a little bit lower. And then stand up, come out of that position, big smile on your face, and just breathe. Okay, mountain pose, we're going to breathe in, and diving down, flat back, forward fold, hands onto your mat, take it back to plank. Options, put your knees onto the floor, otherwise we're going to come straight down to the floor into a cobra, or if you want to you can do up dog. Knees can stay on the floor, otherwise you can push all the way straight back into downward dog. If you want to here, you can go a little bit wider. This is quite good if you're learning a pose. And you're going to take one foot up in the air to take your back foot, and then bring it forwards, knees to nose. Feel that core working. Take it back up in the air. This time the knee's going to come to the opposite elbow. Try and get it nice and high. Back up in the air. Same elbow. Make sure it's higher than that elbow, up on that tricep. Back up. And then bring it forwards, knees to nose, and step it. Now, if you can't step, you can grab the foot and adjust it. So you're going to step forwards. Back leg is straight. Front leg is bent. Knees behind your toes. And fingertips touching the floor, and then we're going to come all the way up into crescent pose. Palms are facing, shoulders are relaxed, back leg is straight, hips are square, front leg is bent, knee behind your big toe. And we're just going to take a couple of breaths here, enjoying this pose, and then back down to the mat, plank, cobra, downward dog, over leg up, and knee to nose, back up, knee to opposite elbow, nice and high, back up, knee to the other elbow, nice and high, try and get it higher on that tricep, back up, bring it forwards, knees to nose, step it forwards, get into position, so knee stays behind that big toe, back leg is straight, coming up onto your fingertips. Option, stay here if you're struggling, otherwise come all the way up into crescent pose. Rotate those palms so they're facing, fingers are extended, shoulders are relaxed, looking forward, big smile on face. Are you feeling good, team? And then hands back to the mat, leg goes back, down to the floor, downward dog, back leg up again, bring it through, step it through. This time the back foot's going to come down. So see how the foot is at a 45-degree angle? Both my little toe and big toe are on the floor, so it's not rolling in. And then we're going to come up. So we're in warrior one. Try and rotate these hips, so square hips if you can. So the back leg is at a 45-degree angle, so my little toe is still touching and in contact with the floor. Front leg is bent, square hips. Opposite hand to bent leg is going to reach forwards, and this is going to help you square up. Lift the other hand up. And then we're going to come into warrior one, because we are number one. Take a couple of breaths here. And then from here, we're going to open up into warrior two. Notice how I'm going to move this foot a little bit. So now the heel is going to line up with my arch of my foot. This foot is now going to be straight. Now I'm facing you, square hips, adjustment of the pants if that's needed, or just a t-shirt. Pull up on my thigh, bend that knee. Extend those arms, smile and breathe. And we are in warrior two. And then we're going to extend the leg, breathe in and relax and sink a little bit further. Make sure that we're staying square so we're not doing this. Temptation to lean forward and breathing in and down. And then from here we're going to reach, 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 reach. Forearm on thigh, other hand up, and try and open this up so you're not doing this. You're here. If it feels okay in your neck, looking up to your arm, otherwise you can look forwards or down. And then we're going to extend it so arm comes down and extend. And then take the arm here, come up into warrior two again. Straighten that front leg this time. And we're going to reach, 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 reach. Let the hips come to the side and come into our extended triangle pose. So option, you can stay up here. So the tip is to make sure that we stay quite open. We're not trying to touch the floor, but do this. So it's better to stay higher and be here if it feels okay in your neck, looking up, otherwise looking down. You can see you can get a little bit lower. See where it feels comfortable. If you've got a block, use a block. You could use your shin as long as you're not putting too much weight. And then coming up, feet face forwards, breathing in, slight arch, breathing out, coming down. Let that neck just go free. Onto your fingertips, flat back, forward fold. Hands on your hips, coming up. Take the other foot to the side, so heel is in line with the arch, bending that front leg, knee stays behind your big toe, staying square, trying to avoid that temptation, and extend those arms, look along the middle finger, and just smile and breathe and enjoy this warrior two pose. And then from here, this is going to make your legs burn. We're going to extend and then see if we can sink a little bit lower. And again, sink a little bit lower. And then we're going to reach, forearm comes on thigh, hand comes up to the ceiling. And if you want, you can extend it. Try and open those ribs up. And then back to warrior two, straighten that leg, reach, 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 let that hip go back. And into our pose, a couple of breaths here. Just enjoy this position. And then coming up, bend that front leg again. Now we're going to go into warrior two on the other side. Turn the hips. This back foot is going to come more at 45 degrees and my heels are more in line now. Try and get some square hips. So opposite hand is going to reach forwards, try and help me square up. Other hand up. Hands up into our warrior number one, because we are all number one and we are awesome. And then hands come onto the mat, leg goes back into plank, slight lean forwards, coming down, breathing in, pushing up into our downward dog. And then we're going to take our knees to the mat. And we're going to come down onto our butt, lying onto our backs, knees into your chest. Going to do some circles, it's a nice massage on your lower back, and then the other way. And then one foot on the floor, other foot on top like so. Option to stay here. If you want some more, you can lift the leg off the floor. If you want to intensify it even more, same hand as bent leg is going to thread through, grab round the back of your thigh, or you can grab round the shin. So this is your glute stretch. You're going to feel this in your butt, and just take it to wherever is comfortable, where you can feel that stretch without overdoing it. If you want some more, you can lift your head forwards. You can bring that knee forwards Feel that stretch deepen, and then let that head come back, leaving that knee where it is, and you'll feel that stretch some more. You're welcome. Okay, so here, leg extended, other leg bent, do some ankle circles, and the other way. So same hand as bent leg is going to come out to the side, and you're going to roll over. Try and keep that shoulder down, and we're going to get a gentle spinal twist. And see how I'm looking the other way, looking away from my knee, looking along my arm. And then coming back up. So other leg on thigh. Options stay here or here. Otherwise, same hand as the leg that's bent is going to thread between the two legs and grab the back of your thigh, or if you wanted to deepen it, grab your shin. And you can explore this pose to see how I'm sort of moving a little bit. It might not come up on camera, but you don't just have to hold it. I'm trying to move my hip a little bit, moving this leg a little bit and adjusting that stretch. So if I want some more knee, head and knee come together, leave that knee there and let my head go back. And just smile and breathe and enjoy that stretch. Again, not overdoing it. You're here to get fitter, stronger, make your body feel better, not to overdo things, push things and injure yourself. Okay, so ankle circles, one way and then the other way, and then same hand as the bent leg is going to come out to the side. Look along that arm and let the other leg drape to the side. Try and keep this shoulder down if you can, and just take that leg to where it feels comfortable and where you can manage. Okay, and then back to the middle, and then knees together, forehead up, and last and final pose into our corpse pose, into Savasana. And you can stay here as long as you like, just relaxing and breathing, melting away into the mat, letting go of any tension. So I'm going to leave you here, but thank you for doing the video and the workout. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.